All right. Hello and welcome to the 2022 Mappers Choice Awards. Not that soon after 2021. We're doing things a bit earlier this time. I am
Hello.
Rafelj, and the one who just said hello is...
Hello, I am Astick.
Hi!
It's nice to meet you all for the 2022 Mappers Choice Awards. Earlier, finally, it's not at the end of the year. It's the year is still fresh in everyone's minds.
I mean, yeah. What has it been, like 3 months?
Yeah, it's only been 3 months. We're on record time this time. We're record time. It's amazing. Just as a quick introduction, if you don't know me, Beatmap Nominator, Project Love Team, been in the community, well, prominently for maybe about a year now, but I've been playing OSU for 6 years now. Nearly 7. As for Rafelj?
I ranked 2 maps like 5 years ago, so I'm perfectly qualified. Let's go!
Alright, let's get into the first category, which will be...
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Best Diversity.
Yep. So here we have Infinite Limit. No, that's... Wait, what? Here we have
Iris.
Performing Iris, yeah.
Amazing collab set made for the Malaysian... what was it called again?
The Malaysian Taiko tournament.
I think so. I can't remember the exact name. They're gonna kill me for this. I want to say something like MGTS, but I know that's not right.
It was OTMT, Osu Taiko Malaysia Tournament. There you go.
Thank you. There we go. It was a custom song made by Taiko Hirote, and it is a collaborative map made from, I think, exclusively Malaysian mappers.
Yep. Pretty much every Malaysian on the custom map team for that tournament.
Pretty much every Malaysian Osu Taiko player that exists helped with this. But yeah, everything you see here is custom storyboard, custom art, custom song. It's definitely a tailored experience. It's an amazing effort, and we're glad to see it here in the top 3.
Yeah, let's just view a little bit of the other mapper bit. Or not. Here we go. Number 2. The big old DJ mix.
The DG Majoko. Yep, DG Witch Girl Miraclan. This is a, I think, over 20-minute marathon made by Genjuro. It's basically a mix of a lot of DG Witch Girl Miraclan remixes. And it is an amazing effort considering all of this map is SV'd and it spans on for a very long time, and because it's Genjuro, the mapping is excellently executed.
Yeah, every single second of this oozes with I love this artist. And that's impressive for the length.
Exactly, yeah. You can see how much effort he's put into creating this, and it's amazing to see. And this was his number 100 ranked map as well, so it's an amazing feat for Genjuro, and we're really glad to see it here.
Okay, so here is the winner of the diverse category. You're gonna see this a lot, as I'm
this is not the first time we're gonna see this map today. So I hope you have your popcorn ready, your seatbelt strapped in. But yeah, this is Entitled B in Truth and Uncertainty by the GTS Sound team, hosted by Hy-Vee, which is a massive group effort of collabs, custom storyboard, custom song. And not only is it a custom song, it's a custom song with so many different artists who I believe they're all Osu players or have used Osu to some extent as well, which makes it even more special for the GTS Grand Finals tiebreaker.
I mean, all I remember is this being showcased on Kasumi's birthday, and me and Botch just singing happy birthday after the replay.
Yep, this was definitely one of the best presents Kasumi could have ever asked for, and it's truly a special map, so it's amazing seeing it get the recognition it deserves.
Yeah. But that is it for the first category here.
Yep, we're going to be moving on to Best Slider Velocity.
Hey, would you look at that?
A repeat appearance from the producer mix of DG Witch Girl Miracle. You're going to see this coming!
I mean, I'll go ahead and say it right now. A lot of the maps this, year are the same, but this is a shared third place. So since we have already seen this, I guess we could just,
Yeah, we could look at what
the
tied third places for this category.
Not sure if we're doing that, but if we do, we'll see it.
Yep.
There you go, the other Genjuro banger.
Genjuro Part 2 shows up.
This kind of got robbed in community choice, because this was ranked very early in the year.
That is quite true. You tend to see a lot of maps in community choice events tend to get more recognition when they're fresh in people's minds, so usually earlier ranked maps don't tend to get as much recognition, so it's nice to see it finally get its deserved recognition here in MCA.
I mean, yeah, this is an 8-minute Camellia Vocaloid song. Just spruced up to the max by Genjuro's SV.
Genjuro just has such a great touch when it comes to this kind of thing, and it's amazing to see how he's put it to work in this map set.
Yeah, absolutely. Sadly, it takes quite a while to get going, so I don't think we'll look at the whole thing. But
that just means we can encourage you guys to play it for yourselves and just see how much it truly has to offer. Exactly.
This map is a journey. That sounds really cringe to say, but it is. Speaking of which, this one is more of a trip of sorts.
Yeah, it's not more like a geographic trip though. It's more like a
drug trip. Yeah.
Yeah, a drug trip, but it's in a good way. This map is excellent. CDH has done an amazing job for this, and I think also Zeth had some input on this with some SVs here and there as well. So this is just an amazing song, amazing map set hosted by CDH.
The thing about the SV here is that it doesn't actually, I want to say it doesn't add much, but it does manage to make sense of probably one of the most chaotic songs you've heard of this year.
It adds some sort of cohesiveness to a song that is completely random and chaotic.
Exactly.
And it contrasts so well. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the first place pick. And here we are with Impulse, hosted by Megafan.
Yep. This is, the underdog, the carry. Well, not that, those are two different things, so I can't say that.
The SV map.
The SV map, yeah.
And it's just very excellently presented by Megafan. I don't see Megafan get enough credit and, recognition. He's such a good mapper, and I don't see him get enough public attention, so it's great to highlight this map set here in MCA and give him the first place he deserves.
I mean, we do have to look at this quite a bit, because it's amazing, but it's also a bit of a slow burn.
Unfortunately, though, we do have to move on at some point, so I do definitely encourage you guys to play this map for yourselves. It is an amazing map,
Okay,
and
yeah,
it definitely is worth the full experience. As
You've
much as
seen a
we
good
would love to show the whole thing. Okay, we are moving on to the best simplistic map, starting off with third place, Punishment, hosted by Lure1211.
Yeah, sadly, the simplistic category is kind of hard to commentate for. Because it's just really simplistic.
But sometimes simplistic can be used in excellent ways like this map set here, and this map set, while it's infamous for being a higher SR than it should be, it plays excellently, and it's a really well-made map, I have to say.
It's funny how often that's the case. It's really high SR, but it feels so good to play.
It's very comfortable, and Lure has done an excellent job of mapping this song.
Now, speaking of Lure... Or... Wait, hold on, no. Speaking of Lure and making really comfortable maps, this is a shared third place.
Yep, here we are with Meltdown Remix 2022 by Kawaii Base.
Kawaii Base also making extremely comfortable maps.
Yep, both mappers are well known for their extremely nice to play and just very overall comfy feeling maps, so it's great to see this here.
I'm not sure if this was a custom map, but it was in the Taiko World Cup Grand Finals for 2022.
And it's a banger song as well. I just love Meltdown as a song, especially the remix.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on.
Finals, but, you know.
Yeah, possibly finals.
It's hard.
Oh, here we go. Here we have Unwelcome School, hosted by Komasi, the infamous Sob Imo Uo map. Post your funnies in chat now.
She's doing it in the background. She's oing.
He's oing in the background, guys. Do not research the original background. Don't research.
I mean,
you will regret it.
This isn't as simple because Kamasi just has a different mapping style, but even so, it's just a good old time. The song just is like the Jebel fight from Deltarune, but it doesn't feel like that.
It's a goofy song. It's very goofy. And you know, it feels fun to play because the song is so funny. And
yeah,
the map
exactly.
helps highlight that especially well.
It's really cute too.
Just do not research the original background, please. Alright, moving on.
Number 1. Guess the mapper. That's right, baby, it's Gaston.
The king of simplistic maps, Gaston 2199, representing
Mr.
Argentina. Mr. J-Rock himself. I mean, what can you say about Gaston maps? They're extremely comfortable, but also not they're not boring to play. Like, they use patterns excellently, and while simplistic, they do offer a different simplistic experience than other map sets you see. Especially paired with Yoshika, who is just an amazing artist. You truly get a best of both worlds in this map set, I feel like.
I mean, yeah, what I think Gaston is extremely good at, it's pacing. Like, this is a very, you know, relaxing part of the song, and it's just perfectly represented.
We're just gonna get a moment, just let it sink in, because it's just amazing, isn't it?
It's just nice. It's the simplistic category.
Yeah, it's the kind of category that makes you think, damn, that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool.
It's not overwhelming, but it's not boring.
Next category is the opposite of that, though.
Yeah, time for some chaos in the technical category.
Hey,
And-
it's the second repeat.
I wonder what this map is. I've never seen this map before.
I mean, we don't really have to explain how this is technical. It's, what, like 9.2 stars?
Yep, it is full of very varied sections, speed sections, technical sections, but overall it is a very technical and difficult to play, which explains the leaderboard. I mean, if you look at the leaderboard, the top play is what, like a 94% A rank by Khan. So
Something like that.
this map definitely deserves to be up here.
Got a question in the chat. Is this pre-recorded? Is it?
Are we real?
I don't think we are, but what is real is the second place map in the tech category. That's right, it's Rubies coming at ya with O. That's what you're gonna say when you try to play this.
It's a very fun map. I have had a lot of fun playing this because the 1/6 is just used very well. It's comfortable, but it's also very technical, so it really does challenge you to play to the best of your ability with this. Its mix snappings are just used excellently, and the song is fully represented.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the Taiko World Cup version of this song, but like one step above with the Rubies flair.
Alright, let's move on to the first place pick. Or, here we are. Did you guys really not see this coming? CTH is just the king of technical maps at this point.
He really is the tech guy. But don't worry, there's nothing to fear with this one.
This guy is so foolish. But you know
There
what
actually
isn't foolish?
anything to fear.
This map is just so good.
Yeah, you know you got a good tech map when it feels good to suck at it.
Exactly. Like, even if you can't play it well, you just know it's like very exciting, very fresh, very fun to play, and the SV is just amazingly presented in this map set.
Yep.
Seeing chat right now, they're confused about why 2L isn't here. Need I remind you, 2L was a artist in Title Being, so he was there.
That is true.
Alright, we should now move on to Best Spread.
Best spread is going to be a little harder to talk about because, you know, you're just going to see the top diff, but when you see the top diff, you're going to...
Oh my god, this
I
guy.
can't. Anyway, Blue Zenith.
It's a very iconic song, not just for Taiko players, but just Osu players in general. Dai is a very well-known artist, and the songs that people map of his always usually turn out quite well. I find people know how to make Zai songs work,
Yeah,
especially Fafuda with this map.
What I think is really cool about this set is Raytali's guest difficulty, because it serves as a perfect bridge for introducing the more complicated rhythms.
I have to agree with you
below
there.
that are they're just smooth. They could win
Yeah.
Simplistic.
Exactly, yeah. Also, fun fact, this map was not... It was a normal star rating before the rework in September, and then when the rework happened, it got changed to 7.27 stars, so you're welcome for that.
They planned it all.
They planned it all,
every bit.
guys.
Anyways,
Let
second
us
place.
move on to second place, yes.
Oh boy, Eurovision Song Contest coming in hot with Medusa Bomber. Hosted by Quorum.
Yeah, this map's the
difficulty.
shit. It has such a wide spread of different difficulties and has guest difficulties from well-established mappers like KTYN and Tasuke, who just really take this song and push it to its limits and really represent it quite well. And the lower difficulties also do a great job at making sure everything is properly represented whilst keeping the difficulty to its proper level.
Yeah, I mean, most of the set is by Forum himself, but sometimes you just need to call in the Japan squad to push it a little bit further.
The gimmick of this map is Japanese guest difficulties.
Yeah.
Genjuro 2021. Alright, let's move on to first place for best spread.
Oh boy. It's
I mean,
Apollo.
We all saw this coming, didn't we? This
Did
is...
he get second place in community choice?
I believe it was quite close. I don't remember what exact place it was, but it was definitely close to first place for sure.
Well, it's got first place here.
And so many mappers are getting a badge for this, so good job, guys. All-Star Shokyu is real.
It's just a banger of a set.
Yeah, this
Just
set is
having
so
that
good.
All-Star just elevates it.
Quite literally, like, one of the best set-to-song ratios I've seen in Taiko mapping ever. It's just such a good set, and I love playing all the difficulties. They're so varied, especially when you look at something like Gekidon, which was a two-person collab with Skull Kid and it'll come to me later, but
Wait, you said Skull Kid and?
Hiroke, that's what it was.
There you go.
My brain is not functioning today.
Oh, that stream goes hard.
Yeah, it goes so hard. I think we should just take a moment to appreciate how good this map is, because it's just amazing.
It's okay, the drop is right now.
That's so satisfying. Alright, next category is Best Marathon.
Oh boy, this goes nuts. You see?
Okay,
this
so
as first
surprise,
place?
we have a three-way first place tie.
Yeah. Not really sure what's gonna happen here, but 3 first place. That's just all you have to know.
Yep. There's 3 of them. We've already spoken about this map, but hey, it definitely deserved this because it's just. I mean, I can barely map 2-minute song, so it's just seeing the amount of effort Kenjo put into this is just amazing.
I mean,
Is there much more to say about this thing?
time for the second verse?
Yep, the second first, here we come. I wonder if it's a unique map we have never seen before.
Nope.
Oh, never mind, it's Entitled Beings.
It's okay. I think this will be one of the last times we see this. So
Oh, yeah,
since we've already
definitely.
seen it like
Clueless.
4
Clueless.
times.
Clueless.
Would you like to move on to the, I guess, true number 1? The number 1,
I
number 1?
suppose we could do with that, yes.
Alright. Since these 2 are number 1, guess the other number 1.
Will you see it coming?
It's the Marathon of Marathons.
The highest playtime map that is ranked in Osu right now. That is just such a great achievement for Nocturo. Digital Offline 0011 Hayakura Tatsumi. It's just an amazing feat.
How many minutes does it need for it to become a marathon? It needs 5. 5 minutes of drain time was what we went for with this.
And yes, that means Nocturo went above and beyond and added like an extra 55 minutes.
Yeah.
No biggie.
no biggie, and he just kept up the quality throughout the entire hour.
Exactly. At no point in the map do you ever see like weak points in the mapping. You just know it's quality throughout.
Yeah. I mean, again, this could probably be in Simplistic, but nobody nominated it for that.
I mean, glad that happened because we would have had to sit through the entire map to decide if it was actually Simplistic or not.
Yeah.
You saved us this time. Alright, the next category is Best Low BPM. We actually have a two-way tie for second place. First map here we have is Lovely Ice Cream Princess Sweetie by Haxer.
I mean, this just goes. This is one of those maps where the leaderboard is a surprising amount of DTHR, despite it being like OD12. The map is just that nice to play.
It really is one of the best low BPM maps we've seen to date.
I mean, you know you've got a good low BPM map when there's one of two things. A mainly DT and or HR leaderboard, and like 0 hidden passes.
Yep, that's what makes it really good. Alright, let's move on to the second place.
Second place. I mean, just look at it. It's so slow.
We have Yesterday Everything Returns, hosted by Oucher.
Can you feel it in your left ear?
Can you feel it, chat? When you feel it.
When you feel it? I mean, this map is kind of scary. It's low BPM and like 3 stars, but the best accuracy is still 95.
Alright, we can move on to the number 1 for Best Low BPM.
Number 1. It's PM04034, breaking it down on the piano. And just like the replayer is breaking it down with the ghost taps, so did the mapper. Mioi, also known as Midnight. I mean, this song is just on the cusp of being, you know, a bit too fast for the slow BPM category. But that's only because, well, mostly because this map also features every single snap in the game, I think. Every single normal snap, so it's got like 1.7s, 1.5s, maybe some 1.9s. Yeah, there you hear it. Argentinian Pride winning the low BPM category. So, since that's done, let's move on to, yeah, that! High BPM category. Quite the opposite here. We've got another third place tie. First one being Flowering Night Fever guitar instrument, Hen. I think Hen's just version. But yeah, this is a little bit more exciting. It's mapped by Green Shell. This is... I actually don't know how many stars this is. It's almost 8. It's 7.96. And it just goes hard. Alright guys, have we seen enough of this? Should we go to the second, third place, do you think? Because we're not going to stay there for very long. Second, third place, it's going to be Apollo again, but Genjuro's difficulty this time. Funnily enough, the only difficulty that was nominated for high BPM was Genjuro's. So, I guess he wins this time. The replayer for this is absolutely a DDKK player. Because one, they can hit every finisher, and they single tap on different sides of the drum. So, yeah! OMG my GIF. Congratulations Genjuro for having an extremely good difficulty here. Keeping things simple, but somehow the perfect bridge between the upper diffs and the lower diffs. So, since we've already seen Apollo, I'm going to sadly go ahead and move on to the second place winner. Second place winner is going to be a VTuber song. King World with Sasakura UK and Shirakami Furuki. This one, the opposite of the previously seen Genjuro Camellia map, this was ranked extremely late in the year. I think on Christmas.
By none other than yours truly.
You ranked this?
I did rank this.
What a
and
king.
I am very happy to see it.
It's just really good.
It is a very excellent map. It plays super well, and it definitely deserves its spot here.
One of the Fapita maps where he decided, nah, I'm just gonna make this nice. And guess what? It paid off. Second place in high BPM. Alright. Number 1. Once again, Genjuro clutches it out with a double BPM map of the infamous Sanae-san.
Yeah, this is very nice to see, especially because you don't see a lot of double BPM maps now. They're very few and far between, so seeing one like this, which is very high quality, is just excellent.
It did sort of stop being a trend quite quickly. But this is nevertheless an extremely good interpretation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Genjuro, did you perhaps get inspiration from the either convert and or standard map of extremely high SV? I mean, we sadly don't have time to see the answer, so next category.
We have the best collab, starting off with... I have never seen this map set before, no way! It's Apollo!
Yes! It's Apollo again!
As you will notice, it was the Gekidon difficulty that got third place here, not the All-Star Show queue. So please be wary of that.
I mean, that's a tragedy, honestly, but that means at least 2 mappers get the honor here. Gold Kid and Hirok proving time and time again to be a power couple.
The best, the one and only. Alright, let's move on to second place.
Alright, second place, another one we've seen before, but this makes a lot of sense actually. Because this is a gigantic collab.
It definitely deserves its place here as the OTMT Grand Finals tiebreaker, it's not just a collab between mappers, but also the collab between the artist Taiko Results, who is also Malaysian, I believe.
Yep. Completing the package.
Not to mention Jerry, who also storyboarded this as well as mapping in it. The king himself.
Alright. So
are you guys ready for the number one pitch?
Are you guys ready for the very unexpected collab category winner?
It's All-Star Shoku, guys. Don't worry, it's All-Star Shoku.
Yeah, we got 2 Apollos.
Just kidding, it's
not.
entitled Beans.
But just like the Malaysia map, this is a gigantic collab. 22 mappers, 10 artists, several actual drawing artists.
Well, not to mention, storyboarders, the BNs, modders, playtesters, they all had their part in making this map, turn into what it became. This map is just an excellent show of prowess from everyone involved.
It's a community collab.
It's definitely a community collab, and it definitely, it definitely highlights, as well as, Hy-Vee and Kasumi-sama's, expertise in management and stuff like this.
Yeah.
It definitely deserves its spot here.
Well, since we've seen this a million times before, we can move on to the next category.
This will be the first user category. We are moving on to most influential, starting with third place of Fapura. Yeah, Fapura has definitely inspired a lot of people the past year.
Yeah.
They ranked so many maps and definitely inspired lots of people to start mapping for their own, and definitely also inspired a lot of people to even start modding due to his tenure in the BN and NET. So it's definitely great to see him getting his well-deserved spot here.
Man, what a song to choose as well.
Alright, let's move on to second place.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did the users themselves pick the maps for this category?
I am not sure, actually.
That seems to be the case, the mappers themselves, yeah.
Here we have with second place most influential Genjuro. Definitely not a surprise, but definitely a very welcome pick to see here.
I mean, just constantly pushing the boundaries of just about everything, really.
Yeah, taiko mapping as we know it, and mapping in general, audio, song representation, he's really doing it all. He's inspired so many people with all of his different, types of maps. He has double BPM, he has speed, he has SV. He's definitely inspired so many people because of that, and it's definitely great to see him there.
Oh yeah, I gave my least popular map for the showcase. Yeah, that is a Genjuro thing to do, isn't it? But this just drives home the point. Genjuro does what he wants.
And he does it well. Alright. Let's move on to first place. The Tunisian god himself, Hy-Vee. His first appearance here, but definitely not his last.
It remains to be seen if we'll see a Hy-Vee sweep, but we will see a Hy-Vee strong open.
Definitely a strong opening from Hy-Vee, definitely. He has done so much in 2022. This is just the start of his reign to take over OSU as we know it.
I mean, really, Hy-Vee doesn't need much talking. He's everywhere. He influences you without you knowing it.
His influence has stretched out to so many different people that basically he is the Osu Taiko grandfather of the recent years. Why is this guy not Paragon? Please make it happen.
It's just a matter of time.
It really is.
Anyhow, that's most influential. Shall we move on to the reverse of this category?
We are moving on to most promising. These are exclusively mappers which got their first rank in 2022.
Starting us off, we have Cat K1.
Cat K1 is definitely a very welcome pick to see here. They have shown a lot of prowess in their mapping from a very early point. I believe they only started mapping like halfway into 2022. So to see them come so far so quickly is just an amazing feat. So it's definitely welcome to see them here.
Yeah, from first ranked map in August to most promising podium placement this year. Coming in hot.
Alright, moving on. We have second place, Invisible O. Definitely well worth receiving this spot.
I'm just proud of my boy. I'm just so proud.
I mean, who hasn't seen Invisible O at this point? Like, he is just made so many good maps. Even like, you only remember when he got his first rank, and I was like, damn, this is great.
Yep. I mean, I made a server with the idea of, you know, growing the player side of Sweden, but little did I know it would backfire and I would birth mappers instead. So here we have O.
We have a Sweden W. Alright, time to see who our first place for most promising is. It is none other than OP45667.
I was actually very surprised when I saw this because I thought surely he didn't start in 2022. But here we are.
Here we are, especially with the stream error. That is definitely not thank you next, but we'll ignore that for now.
I mean, you can see it for yourself right there. 24 first place picks.
This man he came out of nowhere to dunk on everyone, and I'm so proud of him.
Yep, seeing it in the chat there, more people saying no way he started that early.
He did. It was
that late, really?
Around, I think, March or April of 2022 when he ranked his first map.
Bro's been exploding since.
Alright, we are moving on to the next user category. Outstanding Contributor. Which is also OP45667, yay! We just talked about this guy, no way.
Nothing changed, we're just in third place now instead of first.
Well, I guess instead of talking about his mapping contributions, I guess I can more speak on his definitely amazing achievements as a beatmap nominator. He joined, I think, I would like to say maybe October or November-ish 2022, and he actually managed to reach, I think, 100 nominations before year end, which is absolutely monumental. He had so little time to do that, and yet he proves his worth, and he's given so much back to the community.
I mean, I just can't get over that transition, that's too good.
Alright.
I mean, anyway, I guess we can move on then. You've seen a lot of this map.
All right. Second place we have Maketh. Definitely very much deserved here. Maketh has just been... They have just been such a great contributor to mostly BN work, but also the mapping scene as well. They have been a beat'em up nominator for a couple of years now. They managed to get Elite Nominator for 2022. They have excellent contributions, not only in our nominations, but they even helped to push quality assurance and helped a lot of people get into BN and help them push themselves even further, including myself. So I'm very happy to see them here.
I mean, when I think of Taiko mapping, I think of Radar, May, and Heidi. So, I think it's time to go into first place.
Yeah. Let's see who got the first place. No
What?
way. It's him.
It's Ivy!
What a
That's
shock
crazy.
to everyone.
I mean, once again, insane result, 25 picks.
This guy never
First.
fails to impress. You know, fueled by his power of shawarmas and determination, he has done so much in 2022. Starting from a low bob beatmap nominator, he ascended to NET, and only recently he became NET leader in 2023, so this guy has just proven so much of his capabilities.
Call him a low bob so naturally. I think this may be the map DQ'd for bar arms.
I think it was, actually.
But despite that, it's a banger.
Yeah, this map is a banger. It should have been there in high BPM, I think. But whatever.
Whatever. We can make up for it by moving on to the next category.
Yes, indeed, we are moving on to Best Modder. Oh, what a shocker! It's Hy-Vee again!
That's crazy!
And of course, Hy-Vee chose to submit this map, the infamous Navi 98, which just started a spiral. The Taiko playing scene has not seen peace since this map came out. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I mean, it's just base. That's all it is. Do you want to talk a little bit about Hy-Vee's actual modding, or?
Hy-Vee, I mean, he's an amazing modder. He's pushed a lot of very, difficult maps, a lot of out there ones that invent on the formula. And, he joined NAT, as I mentioned previously. He's just been such a promoter of the modding scene, and he actually inspired me to push my BN app when I was at such a low point in motivation. When he joined NET, that's when I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna apply for BN, and that's when I got in. So this guy is just one of the best things to happen to the Taiko community.
Oh, rad.
Alright, let's look at number 2, Best Modder. And we have OP45667 again. What isn't there to say about this guy? He's just shown his prowess. Femboy BN just dominated the modding scene only in the last couple months of 2022 and just shocked everybody with how much dedication and how much skill he has.
I mean, most promising winner, outstanding contributor, and now best modder? I mean,
that is a pretty good track record considering you started last year.
Right, do we want to let this map start, or do we say no?
I think this map takes a while to start, so I think we should move on to the first place. Get your guesses in, because it is definitely a well-deserved pick here.
Oh, and such a good choice of map.
Well fucking deserved. Sorry for the swears, but come on, May has just done so much for modding, and I'm very happy to see them here in first place. Well deserved. I'm sure their badge will go great with their Elite Nominator title. I can't wait to see that in the website.
Oh, yeah. Right, sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Maybe we should move on now.
Yes, the next category is Best Mapper. And here we have Lure1211, also known as Rinze, who just kind of came out of nowhere. They had some presence the year before, but 2022 was just their year to shine with their mapping.
Exponential growth, I'd like to call it.
Exactly. They just kind of took the community by storm and really pushed so many high quality map sets out there, so I'm very happy to see them in the top 3 here.
Ghost tapping going crazy right now. Really wanting that double S.
You like me for real? And even if you don't like Tatarate songs, you just have to admit that Lure's mapping makes it so enjoyable to play.
Yeah, there's fantastic at anything breakcore.
Exactly, yeah.
But that's enough about Lure. Let's move on to number 2.
We are back with Papura. Second time he showed up. And very well deserved. He has ranked, I think, the most maps in 2022 out of everyone. So I can see why he's got his spot there. His maps are very high quality and just pumps out so many of them, as well as juggling his BN work as well.
Passionate about mapping. Okay, there we go. Thank God they finished that spinner.
Rapura they just consistently pump out really good quality maps, and just so many of them. It's really good to see them here. Alright, to no one's surprise, we should move on to first place and see who is showing up for us. And it is Genjuro, Greek god himself.
Oh man.
What isn't there to say about Genjuro?
Maybe something actually in Greek, because I don't speak Greek, but I do speak English and I can say, damn, this guy's good.
This guy, I want to make out with him because of his maps. He just produces so many just bangers again and again. He never fails to disappoint us.
I mean, just with this example here, it's such a really non-rhythm game song, but coupled with the map, it's an experience that you wouldn't expect to have in Taiko.
He really does have such a variety in the songs he maps, and he maps them all excellently.
I'm sorry, I'm just swaying my head back and forth going, yeah, this is nice.
It's amazing. Alright, we're hitting the big ones now. We're on to Grand Award for Map, Beat Map. Are we ready to get started?
Oh, I mean, we might as well.
Yeah, I think we'll give people the results they're looking for. All right. Third place, we have the Bridgeport Run, hosted by Fapida.
Probably one of the cleanest flashbulb maps I've ever seen.
Flashbulb songs really never seem to disappoint in Taiko maps, and this is just even proven further with this speed map.
We have to get it. We have to let it get to a bit of the tech, just so you can see what this is all about.
Exactly. It's here for a reason. It's one of the grand maps for a reason. We have to show off its true prowess. Just look how excellently this all flows. It's so excellently made.
Wait,
Alright.
wait, I've just been pinged. This is not map, this is for user. Oh my lord.
Oh, this is user.
Anyways, Year of Fapita continues, winning third
Oh.
place for user.
My bad.
Oh my god, Ivy's trying to call.
I want to mention that this is the user category, not the map category.
Yeah, we just mentioned it.
Oh my. Okay, have fun.
Anyways, third place nonetheless, and I mean, we've talked about him plenty in the user category. It's just, you know, furthers the point. Man's been crazy.
He's really, I mean, we praising the map is relevant here even as well. Just as a great mapper, great modder, great person overall.
Anyways, with that, next user.
Anyway, next user.
Yeah, emphasis on user. This is not the map category, it's user. Okay, once again, we have Genjuro. I feel like maybe we should have gone for, you know, Grand Map Award just to spice things up, because we've talked about all these people before.
Yeah, these are no surprise to anyone really. Genjuro shows yet again how much of a grasp he has on the Taiko community, and for good reason.
Man.
No,
I
Genjuro,
don't
you're
know,
getting the
there's
spotlight
one
whether you
for
like
this
it or not.
Yeah, he's saying skip me. You're just too good, man.
Sorry, man.
Anyway, let's go number one.
Yes, number one. Whom could it be?
What?
It's
Ivy, sweet.
Ivy Osu, no way.
I mean, Ivy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe-
what is
maybe
there to
not-
say about this guy at this point? We've
Maybe
already
not
spoke
mapping
about.
grandfather, but you know,
He's the
mapping
grandfather
leader.
of the 2020s, in my opinion.
what?
That
mean-
makes sense.
I kind of
makes
get
sense,
it.
though.
Go, so what?
It makes sense. Yeah, this guy is just proven everyone that he can just do more every time. Have I mentioned he's NET, Spotlight's leader, Project Love lead,
Doing mapping tournaments.
mapping tournaments. He also does mentorship. Like, this guy is just doing everything, and he still keeps up somehow.
I mean, there really is no better winner for the Grand Award this time. But that does mean we can finally move on to the mistake we made earlier. thinking this was the map category.
Yep, we can actually go maps now.
Alright. Once again, we got this one. The banger. Withered Petals, Blooming Ink. Great map. I mean, I guess I can repeat myself a little bit about what I said earlier. This map is, you know, somewhere in between a daydream and a nightmare. It goes all over the place, but it just manages to stay wrapped up in CDH's map package.
Yeah, this map is definitely deserving of this spot. When I saw it get qualified, I was just like, this is amazing. I never even heard of the song before this map came out, and Kaf with Takeshi Hasegawa is such an amazing combo, and the map does excellently at representing that, and it's definitely well deserving of its spot here.
Yeah, right here, the song just does everything, but it still makes sense in the map.
Absolutely. Alright. We can move on to number 2. Or actually, it's going to be a tied 3rd place. Surprisingly enough.
That's right, tied 3rd in the grand award.
What will it be?
Once again, looking for edge of ground, looking for it very violently with that, I think, spinner, maybe?
Quite possible, and Genjiro was just grabbing more and more badges before he leaves. It's just amazing how much this amazing man, amazing person has just grasped the Taiko, you know, mechanics mapping.
I mean, it's really telling when this, I think, maybe didn't even get top 50 community choice, but is now in several podiums here.
Yeah, it really shows when you give, you know, the voting in the hands of the people who are in the mapping community.
You know, it really sucks that all the amazing maps are marathons, because it takes too long to get to the amazing parts.
But I think that also kind of, you know,
It means you should go play them yourself.
it means you should play them, but it also shows that effort pays off. Alright, are you ready for one of the 2 first place picks? Drum roll,
Let's do it.
stock sound
Let's go.
effect.
Whoa, it's Apollo!
Big congratulations to Axer. I know he was wanting this, and we're so happy to announce that it is real. Apollo is first place Grand Award BMAP sets. Very deserving of such, in fact.
I mean, it really is one of the sets of all time.
It definitely is.
I'm just losing my vocabulary. All I can say is based, red-pilled map,
There's not much you can say.
red and blue-pilled. Look at all these finishers.
Can words even express how fun this is to play? I mean, go play it for yourself. This map is just gold.
I mean, sadly, I don't think a lot of mappers actually can play this. But anyways, play any of the other difficulties in the set, because they are...
There are so many
dang good too.
difficulties at every level, so I think anyone can enjoy this map. Alright,
Yeah, there we
I
go.
think-
Just had to see that stream.
I think everyone saw this coming, but first place in title being Truth and Uncertainty for the final time.
For the final time, wrapping up, I guess, this year of mapping.
Yep. To nobody's surprise, but we are very proud to present that it is first place and the grand award for BMAP sets. I would like to say thank you all who tuned in today to let us showcase you the MCA 2023 results.
Yep. That was the most lame thing I could say there, but yep,
Yep.
it's been fun. I mean, that's Taiko.
Yep, that is Taiko.
Hopefully
for
people
us.
are a little more happy with this than they were with the Community Choice Awards. But that does mean next up will be Catch the Beat. A little
Yeah,
less than an
Catch-
hour, and then after
yeah,
that
little
we have
less.
Standard. Standard will be at 22 UTC, so in 3 hours from now. Slightly less, but 3 hours.
Roughly 3 hours, yes.
That has been all from us then.
Yep, I've been Astick.
I've been Rafouch. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.